As you guys can see, I got you up close and personal. We are in this area because this is what we're going to be working with. So I wanted you guys to be able to see everything that I am about to do. Now, before we get started, remember I told you that all of the lashes come with the instructions. The one thing that is not included in the instructions is lash curlers. So if you have lash curlers, you can use these. If you are one of those people who have lashes that are pointing down or they point straight, they do not have a natural curl, then you can use a lash curler to curl your lashes, your natural lashes, prior to applying your lash extensions. It is not required, but a lot of times it may give you a more seamless blend between your natural lashes and the lash extensions. So if you do have a lash curler, then you want to do that. Just give it a couple little pinches and hold and let it curl your lashes up so that they are in the right direction. We always want our lashes pointing up so that they are bold and standing out. As you can see, now they are up. My natural lashes are really long, so I try to keep them curled. Otherwise, they get stuck in my eyes all the time. Okay, so that is complete. Again, not included in the instructions, not mandatory, but if that's something extra that you would like to do, you can do that. Lash curlers you can find at Dollar Tree. I definitely got these from Dollar Tree. They were $1, so do not go out and spend a bunch of money on lash curlers. Dollar store lash curlers work just fine. Now, we are going to start with our instructions. Now, the first thing that the instructions say is to apply mascara to your natural lashes and allow them to dry. Now, the reason you want to do this is it is going to help at the end. Once your lashes are on, it is going to help your natural lashes and the eyelash extensions blend seamlessly. It's kind of going to make them not really sticky, but tacky, if that makes sense. So you want to, I've already done this step. I've been taking pictures all day of products, so I actually already have mascara on my lashes, so I'm not going to show you guys this step, but as you can see, I have already applied the mascara to my lashes, and you want to allow it to dry before you start the process. So step 1, apply mascara to your natural lashes and allow it to dry. Check, we have already done that. Now, the next step is to use the tweezers to remove the lashes from the packaging. This will prevent damage to the lash band. Now, it is not mandatory that you use tweezers. I know many people who just pull the lashes with their fingers, and that is perfectly fine. But again, to avoid damage to the lash band, it is a lot safer if you use your tweezers. Now, I'm doing this in real time, so as you can hear the crumbling, I am opening my tweezers that were included in the pack. And again, we are using Vertigo lashes. So this little tab here allows you to pull the lashes out. Very simple. Now, some people are going to use their finger to get up under there. I'm trying to do this backwards, forgive me. To get up under there and pull the lashes. Sometimes you can bend the band and cause damage to the lashes. Sometimes you can get up under the lash itself and rip some of the hairs out, which you don't want to do. So you want to use your tweezers to lift your lashes. So for example, let me see if I can get up under here and show you guys what I mean. Don't kill me. I'm trying to show you guys the correct way to do this. I am one of the ones who prefer to use my fingers, but that's just because I'm used to doing it and I know how to do it without damaging the lashes. So I'm trying to do this backwards. I'm about to cheat, y'all, because listen. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. I am grabbing the tip of the band and we are removing them from the packaging using the tweezers. Okay, now the next step after you remove the lashes using the tweezers is to hold the lashes up to your eye and measure how much excess needs to be trimmed off. Now, before we do that, I want you guys to take a look at the lashes in the pack. The most important thing to know about any lashes, whether they're Elle Jae B lashes or someone else's lashes, I would prefer they be Elle Jae B lashes, of course, but the first thing to know is with your lashes, there is always a longer side and a shorter side. The shortest side of the lashes goes in the inner corner of your eye. Always, 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 always. The longer end of the lashes goes on the outer side. Your lashes should get longer as they go out, okay? You should never have the longer side on the inside. Those are the rules. Now, if you're somebody who just prefers to put your lashes on backwards and have it long and then short, then by all means, that's up to you. For the people who want to learn the correct way to apply your lashes, the shorter side should always be in the inner corner, longer side on the outer corner. So, we are going to hold our lashes up to the eye to measure based off of the band. Remember, these bands are not one size fit all. Everybody's eye shape is different. Everyone's eye length is different. You don't want to have too much lash. So what I mean by that is you are literally closing your eye, just going to hold the lashes up to your eye. Lashes don't start here. You want to go over a little, and that's where you want to place the first part of the band, and you just want to measure. We're not doing any application right now. We are just measuring to the outer corner of the eye. Now, your lashes should not extend past here where your natural lashes are. Keep in mind, we are applying lash extensions, but we want them to blend seamlessly with our natural lashes. So my natural lashes, I don't have any lashes in here. My natural lashes start here and they end here. So when I measure my lash band, I want them to stop in the same place that my natural lashes stop. Now, if you pay attention, you can always find someone whose lash band is all the way out here. That is too long. So when we say hold it up to measure, if there is any part of the longest side of the lashes that is past where your natural lashes end, you should be trimming it off. Hence why we say that you should have scissors. So luckily for me, and because I've already worn these, they are already the correct length, okay? So I don't need to trim them. If you hold the lashes up to your eye and they are a perfect fit, a perfect match, then you have no reason to cut them. You don't need the scissors. You can move on to the next step. However, if you do need to cut them a little bit at a time because you cannot add more lash. Always cut a little bit at a time. So cut a small piece and then remeasure. If it is still too long, cut another small piece and remeasure, because you can always take off more. You cannot add to it. Another thing that I like to do, this is personal preference. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a little extra band here. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see. Okay, can you see? It's like that much from here to here of just extra band. I prefer to clip that off. You do not have to, but I prefer to clip it. Our next step says trim the outer edge if necessary, which is the long side. Again, that's just a reminder of the lashes to fit your eye. Now, once that step is done, you have measured our lashes, we have trimmed them, we have rechecked, they are the perfect length. Now, just for good measure, you want to take your lashes and you just want to bend them. So the instructions say bend lashes to enhance the natural curve so band is not straight across. The way your eye is shaped, you don't want your lash band to be straight. Okay, can you guys see that? You never want your lash band to be straight. So if you ever pull them out of the package and they are straight like this, you want to bend them. Okay, you want to bend them inward as if you are creating a circle just to enhance the natural curve. Lashes should be this shape so that when you place them, they go around the eye and they sit firmly on top of your natural lash. You never want a straight band. So that's just an extra step that some people do and some people don't do. If you pull them out of the package and they are already shaped like this, which Elle Jae B Cosmetics are, those slight flex, if they are already curved like this, then you don't need to do that step. But if you're using this to practice on other lashes or to apply lashes, using any lash that is not already curved, then that's just that extra step. You just want to bend them in. Try not to be too rough. Of course, ours, you can bend them, flex them, ball them up, put them in the trash, step on them, and they're still going to be good. You can wear these up to 25 times with proper maintenance, okay? Now, the next step in our application instructions says to apply your glue to the entire lash band, but you don't want to apply too much, and allow it to dry for 20 to 25 seconds. That is if you are using your regular Duo lash glue or even Lily Lashes lash glue. I absolutely love Lily Lashes. That's who I was using before I launched my own brand. They have an excellent lash glue. Now, when you are applying your glue to your band, you only want to apply it to the band. So I always say less is more. So start with just a little bit of glue, dip it in, take off the excess, and then apply. You can always apply more. You never want to apply too much. You never want to have your glue dripping down into the hairs of your lashes, because then it gets messy and it starts to look clunky when it dries, and it's just not cute. Now, if you are one of the beauties who have decided to purchase an eyeliner glue pen from Elle Jae B Cosmetics, you don't have to worry about that. These eyeliner glue pens, this is the clear one. It's basically exactly how it sounds. It is an eyeliner glue pen. So you apply it directly to your eyes. You place it right above your natural lash line, which is exactly where you're going to place the lashes. It takes about 10 seconds to dry instead of 20 to 25 seconds. And it is very, very tacky. So you have to be careful. You have to make sure that you have your lashes in the correct spot so that they sit exactly where they're supposed to be, because this stuff dries quickly. Now, before we even get started, the next step says to have your mirror. Let me grab my mirror. So we have our mirror. You want to place your mirror face up, so the mirror part is here. You want to place it on a flat surface in front of you, face up. You want to look downward. You want to be looking downward into your mirror when you apply your lashes, okay? Now, some people, like I said, it's preference. There are thousands of ways to apply your lashes. You do what works best for you. There are some people who will take their finger and hold their lashes down, their natural lashes down, so that they can better see this line here. And they use that to apply their glue and to apply their lashes. You have some people who will actually tape their lashes down so that they can see better. For me, if I'm looking down, you get that same effect without actually having to pull down on your lashes. It's just uncomfortable for me. There is no right or wrong way. Another thing you need to know, sorry, I had to adjust myself. Another thing you need to know is when you are applying your lashes, it is important to angle them up when you place them. You want the fluff to give you this effect. You want it to be up. So you never want to apply them straight on. You want to, when you drop them onto your lashes, you're doing it in this motion, okay? We are like coming downward. Make sure you guys can see. I'm like dropping it down like an elevator and then sitting it on top of my lashes and placing it, okay? So downward motion, upward facing lashes, okay? So when I say you want to do it in a down up motion, that's what I mean. You are bringing the lashes downward, they are facing in an upward motion, and then we are going to apply them. So we have our mirror. Our trusty mirror is on a flat surface in front of us so that we are able to look down at it. Now, the lashes should be placed directly above your natural lash line, directly above, as close to your natural lash line as possible. You do not, I repeat, you do not want to apply the lashes on top of your lashes. When you go to remove them, you are going to lose some of your natural lashes. It is going to be very painful, and you are going to pull some of your natural lashes out. So you have to be careful to apply them directly above your natural lash line, not touching your natural lash line, not on top of your natural lash line, directly above, okay? So before you apply your glue, either to your lash band or to your eyelid, make sure you know exactly where you need to apply it. And you are going to apply it for the full length of where the band is going to be. Again, if you are using Duo, any type of squeeze bottle, let me see if I have one that I can show you guys. Any type of squeeze lash glue, I think I threw it away, or one that you can actually dip into, then you want to make sure, I don't have one to show you guys, sorry. You want to make sure you're putting it in the right place. So take your time. I always say, especially if you're going to apply your lash glue to your actual eyelid, make sure that you take your time when you apply it. Go slowly. in one motion and stop. Don't bring your glue all the way out here, because even if you have the clear glue, when it dries, you will be able to see that. Don't panic if you make any mistakes, because you can always cover it with eyeliner, whether you use clear or black. Now, of course, the black eyeliner glue pen, you definitely don't want to draw all the way out here, because then it's going to show. If you're trying to create like a dramatic cat eye, then you can do that. But again, it's going to be sticky and showing. So let's not do that. If you make any mistakes as you're applying your lashes, you can always apply eyeliner above it. Not eyeliner glue, regular eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner or an eyeliner pencil. And you can just go over it to kind of clean it up and hide it. It'll give it like a shadow effect, and you can keep it moving. Now, we are going to get started. So because I am using... Y'all, I thought I lost my lash, Jesus. Because we are going to be using our eyeliner glue pens, I am going to apply the glue directly to my eyelid. Now, for this part, we are looking down at the mirror so that I can see. And I want to make sure you guys can see. All right, so we are starting right where our natural lashes start. Y'all, please forgive my hands. I had to take the polish off, and I got hangnails, and it's a lot going on. But we are going to start the glue where our natural lashes start. Here, not here, here. And we are going to drag the glue to where our natural lashes end, which is here. Okay? Again, this only takes about 10 to 15 seconds to dry, whereas other lash glues may take 20 to 25 seconds. So just keep in mind, you have to give it a chance to dry, especially if you're using something other than the glue pen. If your eyelash glue is still wet when you're trying to apply your lashes, they will not stick correctly, okay? So you want to give it time to dry. If you have a little trick that I use, is I have my trusty church fan. I'm going to break it out and I will fan myself for 20 to 25 seconds if I'm using something else. But you want to make sure you give it a chance to get tacky, okay? Just think about any glue that you use. Let me see if I need to come in. Maybe I can come in a little closer so you guys can see. Just like any glue that you would use, you want to let it dry just a little bit before you stick it, okay? So here we are. We are using our glue pen. I'm going to close my eye. You can either close one eye and use the other one, or you can just look down into your mirror, whichever one is easiest. I'm used to closing my eyes, so I'm going to close it. This pen, as you can see, is I'm trying to give you something. This is the clear. I've used it before with foundation on, so that's why it looks a little brown on the tip. Just ignore that. If you buy clear, it will be 100% white when you receive it, but it is very fine tip, so it's very easy to get in that corner. So we are going to close our eye. I am going to start where my natural lashes start, and I am just going to drag the glue across the eye, stopping here where my natural lashes stop. Again, want to make sure we have enough. Now you may be able to see that. I can see it. I'm not sure if you can. There we go. Now, we are going to give that a couple seconds. This glue you actually do not have to fan. It dries very quickly. We have our lashes here. Again, the shortest side goes in the inner corner. The longer, most fluffy with all of the sticking out goes on the outer corner. Now, you can either use your fingers to apply, or you can use your tweezers to apply. Okay? Now, I never really learned the tweezer method, so I can't really teach it to you, but it's just a matter of holding the lashes in place and sticking them. But I do mine with my fingers. So, downward motion, lashes facing up. We are looking down at our mirror. Lashes are facing up. Make sure we have them in the right spot. And we are sitting them right on top of our natural lashes. And as you can see, they are already sticking. 10 seconds is all it took with our lash glue. Now you just want to press them in place. Make sure that all of the lash band is stuck, which it looks like it is. blink a few times. And there we have it. 10 seconds. Our lashes are on. Eyeliner glue pen is no joke, okay? Everything is stuck. We are in place. And good. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can get into it. All right. Zoom in just a little bit so you can see. All right. That is Vertigo. She is on. She is gorgeous. Now, the next step in your instructions says, and you know what? I just realized something. When I made these instructions, I numbered them 1 through 10. And then I copied and pasted them 2 more times so that I could print it. You guys see? 1 through 10. This is just something random. This has absolutely nothing to do with applying your lashes. But I numbered them 1 to 10. But then when I copied and pasted, I didn't realize that it kept the numbers going. So if you purchase lashes from me and your lash application numbers go 11 through 20 or 21 through 30, I'm not crazy. I just now realized that it adjusted the numbers when it copied and pasted. So according to the instructions that I'm using, number 20 or the last step is, once in place, pinch false lashes and natural lashes together for a seamless blend. All that means is you can literally take your fingers and pinch the lashes together. Now, if you remember when we first started and I told you guys to apply mascara to your natural lashes, when it comes time to pinch them together, the mascara that is on your natural lashes is going to stick to the lash extensions, and then you won't have like double lashes. If you see people who kind of have lashes here and then lashes up here, they did not blend them, they did not pinch them. So you can either use your finger. If you're somebody who does not want to use your finger, you can use your tweezers and pinch. Just be careful. You want to pinch, you don't want to pull. You just want to pinch so everything is seamless. Now back to the optional mascara. At this step, you have some people who decide to take their mascara and apply it here for an extra layer. That is 100% optional. You do not have to do that. Again, if you applied your mascara in the beginning and allowed it to dry, you don't need to do an additional layer of mascara at the end, because they are already blended. We pinched them and they stuck. They are in place, as you guys can see. Let me just show you. I don't want y'all to think I'm just talking. 10 seconds. The lash is in place. It is not moving. It is there to stay. Now, a question that I get all the time. Let me just come in so you guys can see. Make sure y'all can see everything you need to see. A question that I have gotten often is, if the glue is so sticky and so strong that it dries so fast, is it hard to remove? The answer is no. These lashes can stay on as long as you need them to, but they are also easy to remove, and I will show you guys at the end of this video. So remember, we have 2 eyes. So you saw this, and now we're going to do this one. So for this eye, I am going to shut the hell up, and I'm just going to do the steps in the same order. I will tell you, I'm actually not going to shut up. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do it, but I don't have to fully explain it because we just went through the explanation. Okay, so this is our other eye. We are starting. Let's make sure we don't have any eye boogers because that is not cute. All right, we are good. Again, our mascara is already on. So the first step is to apply mascara. We already did that. We are using the tweezers to remove the lashes from the packaging. All right, because we don't want to damage our lash band. We are going to hold the lashes up to our eye to measure and make sure that they fit and see if anything needs to be trimmed off. It goes from here to here. We don't need to trim. We are good. Bending the lashes inward so that we have our natural curve. we are going to apply glue to our lash line, starting at the start of our natural lashes, dragging it out to the end of our natural lashes. We are giving it just a couple seconds to dry. We have our mirror placed on a flat surface in front of us, and we are looking down. We are using a downward upward motion. We are coming down on the lashes. Lashes are facing upward. We are sitting them directly above, not on top of, our natural lashes. Make sure everything is stuck where we need it to be. Blink a few times. Once in place, we are pinching the lashes to blend seamlessly with our natural lashes. And there you go. They are stuck. It's that simple, people. It is that simple. Come back out. Come out a little bit more so you guys can see. These are Vertigo. Gorgeous, simple, easy to apply. I'm telling you, I'm not just trying to sell you something when I tell you that this eyeliner glue pen will save you so much time. I have been using Lily lashes. I absolutely am obsessed with their lashes. I still buy them even though I have my own line. I use Lily lash glue all the time, or I used to. I'm not using anything other than this now because it is so easy to use. But if you are going to use any type of glue that you have to dip in and take out, you want to allow 25 to 30 seconds for your lash glue to dry. I also recommend, if you're going to use a liquid lash glue, for you to apply it directly to the band of the lashes instead of your lid, because it's going to be a lot more wet. Because it is a liquid, this comes out not as fast. You're not going to get as much of this at one time as you would if you were using a dip like a lip gloss. So you want to apply that to the lash band. With these, you can apply it directly. You can apply it directly to your lid. 10 seconds, apply, downward, upward. It sounds funny until I can show you what I mean. Downward, upward, sit them. They are not moving. Now, I told you guys that they are not hard to remove. Let me just adjust myself. Give me a second. So the way that I remove my lashes, I'm going to show you guys. Let me make sure I have everything that I need. So the way that I remove my lashes is I use micellar water. Now, don't talk about my bottle. It's coming off. I'm losing my tag a little bit. I purchased this at Target. It is not expensive at all. I just use micellar water and a face pad. So this is what I do. I apply the micellar water, of course, to the face pad, which I'm doing off camera because you guys can't see. Now we have our handy wet face pad. What I do is a simple swipe motion. Inner corner, outer corner, right? As you can see, I had foundation on. Another swipe motion, inner corner, outer corner, and the lashes came off. Okay, see that? So even though the eyeliner glue pen has a very strong hold, it is not hard to remove. That is a great question. You would think that it would be hard to remove, but it is not. Now, this is what I do. I'm not sure. I have also, which you don't want to do, I have washed my face. And of course, when you wash your face, your lashes come off. But be careful with just washing your face because you could always damage the lashes. There's the potential to damage your lashes that way. So 2 swipes, maybe 3, depending on you, and they come right off. And then they still have a little bit of stickiness on them, of course, so you can take them and place them right back in your container, sticking them against the wall or against this little piece here, and have them for safekeeping. Now, I personally, let me show y'all one more time before I tell you this. So again, we use this side of our pad. We're going to use the clean side. We are going inner corner to outer corner, 1 swipe. Inner corner to outer corner, 2 swipe. And our lash is off. Now, I always give it a couple extra swipes just to get the glue to come off. As you guys can see, I applied a bit more glue to this eye than I did the other eye, but a few more swipes and that is gone as well. Okay, micellar water is it. It's not harsh. It works wonders. So that's the finished result. It also took off the mascara. So we are halfway there. So again, we take our lash. Let me just show you one more time. We take our lash and our container, and I'm trying to see if I can do it without looking. Just apply it. Nope, I can't. I tried, y'all. Sorry. Apply it and stick, and there you are. You take this and literally slide it back into your container, and you are ready for your next wear. Now, for me, this is what I started to say. I'm sorry, you guys. My eye is actually watering. And my eye is watering because I have sensitive eyes, okay? And they water whenever I remove lashes. It's always been something that I deal with, and it's only my left eye. As you guys can see, my right eye is totally fine. I'm not having any issues. My left eye waters whenever I do lashes, mascara, sometimes eyeshadow, and sometimes foundation. So just give that a second. Me personally, and this is completely up to you, and it differs from person to person, I do not wear my lashes more than twice without cleaning them. This is very, very important because, let me take these out so you can see. Along your lash band, the glue will start to accumulate. Even though with our eyeliner glue pens, even though you're not using a large amount of glue, it will still start to accumulate, especially like for me, because I had foundation on and then I put the glue and then the lashes. When you take the lashes off, you're going to have some of that residual foundation and glue on the lash band. So I will wear these one more time without cleaning them. If you choose to clean them every single time, even better. Of course, the more you clean them, the better. But when I say you can wear these up to 25 times with proper maintenance, that's what I mean. Proper maintenance is keeping the lash band clean. Proper maintenance is returning the lashes to this container, which is going to allow them to keep that curved shape, that natural curve that we talked about earlier. Proper maintenance is keeping them with the cover on them so that they are not exposed to extreme heat or cold. Now, I don't know where you guys are located, but here in North Carolina, we have been having some crazy weather. So some days it's really, really cold in the house. Some days we got the heat blasted and it's really hot. So you don't want to expose them to too much of the elements. So that's what this case is for. So that's what I mean with proper maintenance. Now, when it comes to cleaning your lashes, keeping them clean, there are 2 things that I do for my lashes. Now, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Google, and you can find many different ways to keep your lashes clean, keep them well maintained, to have them last the full 25 wears. My lashes cost $20 a piece. If I pay $20 for something, I want to get my money's worth. So when you pay $20 for these lashes, you can get up to 25 wears if you take proper care of them. Again, I use micellar water. I also use alcohol. Now, the way that I do my lashes, I probably should have had this stuff here so that I can show you guys, but I will explain. So before, like the next time I wear my lashes, the second time when I take them off, I do not apply them straight to this container. Before I put them in this container, I clean them completely. I also clean this part of the container so that I'm not putting my clean lash band against a dirty container. So to clean this part here, I just use of course, I use face pads for everything. I get these from Dollar Tree. I use a face pad with alcohol on it. Now, remember, there is usually no lash here. So let's go. Let me show you guys in real time. So I have, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's like residual foundation and glue. So with my, this would be a clean face pad. I don't have one to show you guys right now. I don't think. So this would be a clean face pad with just alcohol, just the normal alcohol that you get from Dollar Tree, because that's where I love to shop. Alcohol and a pad, and you just use it and you just swipe across this to make sure that it's clean. I'm trying to do this backwards, y'all. Just bear with me. So you just swipe it to make sure that it's clean, and across here to make sure that it's clean, and allow it to dry 100% before you apply your lashes. Now, for the lashes, the most important thing is you are cleaning the lash band, okay? That's the main thing that you want to clean. Now, this is where your spoolie comes into play. Now, for some of you, you may use your spoolie in the beginning when you are applying your lashes. For those of you who do not know what a spoolie is, this is a spoolie. A lot of you, I'm sure, have seen these. Maybe you just didn't know that that's what it was called. These are used on your lashes to separate them, like on your natural lashes, or on your lash extensions you can use to separate, make sure you get the full volume of everything. Now, the way that you would use this in applying your lashes would be in the beginning when we put our mascara on first. You would just take the spoolie after your mascara is applied or before you apply your mascara. So for some of you, like me, I have long lashes. I would use this first just to separate my natural lashes, and then I would apply my mascara. And then for me, I would separate one more time. You do not have to do that. Again, I did it, but I did it off camera because I already had mascara on. So spoolie first, mascara, spoolie again. Now, when it comes to, I'm sorry guys, I have to adjust myself. I got bad knees. I can't sit in one spot for too long. When it comes to cleaning your lashes, again, we are cleaning the lash band. We are cleaning the band first. Now, what I do, what's easiest for me, and it works for me, and I've been doing this for years. Let me just adjust my camera so you guys can see. What I do is I use a Q-tip, a regular Q-tip. Where do we get the Q-tips from? Dollar Tree. Yes, this video is not sponsored in any way by Dollar Tree. Unless you want to sponsor me, please reach out because I live in Dollar Tree. But yes, just a regular Q-tip. And we have our micellar water. So what you can do is you can either put this in like a little bowl or a little cup. I don't have one with me, but you can just put a little bit in there, and you literally, let me see if I have something that I can kind of simulate. Okay, let's use this. So this is a disposable lip wand, but you can just imagine that this is a Q-tip. So we have our micellar water. We have our water down in a little cup, right? So we dip our Q-tip down in the micellar water. And then what you want to do is, I'm trying to see the best way to show you guys. You dip your Q-tip and you just want to go along the lash band. Now the micellar water is going to remove all of that makeup, all of that residual foundation that is on the lash band. It is also going to loosen the glue, okay? So you want to do that. You want to get it nice and moisturized, but be careful. You only want to apply that to the band, okay? You try not, I mean, if you get a little bit on the hairs, it's okay. But if you soak the hairs of your lashes, it's easy for them to fall out, okay? You don't want to lose your lash, because once you start to lose your lashes, then you start to lose your volume. So you just want to apply that to the lash band. Now, once you do that, once it's nice and moisturized with your micellar water, this is when you use your tweezers. This is usually the only time I use my tweezers. I include them in the little packet because some people use them to put their lashes on and, you know, other things, but I use mine to clean my lashes. This part is where you have to take your time because it is easy to make a mistake. Okay? You want to take your tweezers and you are literally just grasping at the band, at the glue that is on the band. You are just grabbing it and pulling it off, okay? Be careful not to grip the band itself and pull, because if you grip here and pull, you are going to mess your lashes up. So we are kind of scraping at the band itself and pulling the glue from there. And you just want to go all the way around the lash band until you get all of the glue out. Once all of the glue has been removed, then you again, one more time, dip your Q-tip in your micellar water and just go over the clean band, sit it to the side and allow it to dry. If for any reason when you were applying your lashes you got glue stuck in the hairs or anything on the hairs, you can take the other side of your Q-tip that you did not use and apply either micellar water or pure alcohol to the actual lashes themselves. So you can wet these, and then you would take your spoolie and just go through the hairs. Okay, so just like a brush, I'm doing this backwards, you guys can't see, let me turn it around. Just like a brush, you go down through the hairs and twist just to keep them all separated and looking good. Again, wetting just the tip of the Q-tip and going over the hairs. You do not want to drench your lashes. And then we are going to place them, or you are going to place them back into their container. Remember, we cleaned this container and we allowed it to dry. We are going to stick our lashes back in. That's one. That's two. They are back in the container and they are now protected, clean, ready for the next wear. Now, if for any reason you get your lashes mixed up. Now, when you get your lashes from us, of course, if you're looking at this, I always say because I'm about to confuse myself. If you take the container and hold it exactly how I'm holding it, facing out, this one is going to be for this eye. This one's going to be for this eye. If for any reason you ever get your lashes mixed up when you put them back in the container, just remember that the shorter end goes on the inner corner. So it doesn't matter which side you apply your lashes. They didn't stick. It doesn't matter which side you apply them in the container. Just remember the shorter side goes on the inner corner. So in this case, this would not be this eye. This would be this eye, because the shortest corner is going to go here, outer corner is going to go here. So that's the best way to remember which lash is for which eye. So I'm hoping that this tutorial has been helpful. If you guys would like to see more videos like this from me, I am happy to do them. Just let me know down in the comments. I am going to upload this video to my YouTube page just so that you guys can refer back to it, and I'm also going to post it on the Elle Jae B Cosmetics Facebook page, and I will put it, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not going to do the most, but I am going to upload this to YouTube. I'm going to upload this to Facebook. It will be on the Elle Jae B Cosmetics business page. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm checking often and I will reply. If you would like to see other videos like this, just let me know. Make sure you follow me on all social media. On Twitter, it is at LJB. On Instagram and Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest are all at Elle Jae B Cosmetics. Okay, I will see you guys in the next video, and I appreciate all of the love and support. Thank you for watching, and good night.